And good morning, everyone, and welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, and prop firm trading, and hopefully making money doing all those things. I have not been making money in that lately, so we're going to go over some of my mistakes and see where I've made errors. First, let's get into the risk disclaimer, which we'll show you some things. First, this channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And also, well, it doesn't matter. CFTC risk disclosure goes something like this. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So with that, let's go ahead and get into the what's going on in today's markets. First, let's come back over here. First, we have NFPs came out. Sorry for how late this video is coming out today. I ran into some technical difficulties today getting my computer systems working, and now they're working just fine, which makes me very happy. Let's see. We have the NFPs came out. We have USD hourly earnings. We're up 0.4%. Canadian building permits are up 6.8%. How about that? Non-farm payroll was up added 130 jobs last month. So that's very interesting. Unemployment rate went down 4.3%. So all good news for the dollar. However, dollar's still getting beat up on. So we'll come over here and we'll discover. First, let's go with the currency strength meter. The Japanese yen has been dominating for the last couple of days. Could be the reversal trade. Could be they're about to raise interest rates. Who knows? Or they could be pricing that in. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I do know that it's about time. It's been a delayed reaction to Japan's raising rates last time. It may be the new government that has just been brought in, that maybe they were not going to get things done because they weren't sure if they're going to get the correct party members in to back the new prime minister or not, and that's what I'm thinking. Someone else said, James Stanley mentioned something about sell the rumor, buy the news. I'm sorry, the other way around. Buy the rumor, sell the news. So that could be what's going on too. Buy the rumor, sell the news. So it could be that now that they've actually got the government in place, that the new prime minister wants. And I keep hearing them tossing around the word conservative. I'm not sure how conservative she is or what even that means in Japanese politics, but it probably means something more along the lines of raising interest rates and economically conservative. I don't know. I'm politics is not my gig. Here we go. We have the DXY. The DXY is coming down a bit today, down to 97. Did surge up yesterday, although you couldn't tell, to 97.71. Wow. So that was kind of an interesting little thing yesterday. We'll look at the pound is about the same. Pound versus the yen, not really a whole lot of action going on, at least on this range right here. Does look like the euro is ahead of the pound a little bit. All right, here we have the euro. Came right back down a little bit from today's. That's on the weekly chart. No wonder it doesn't look right. Okay, there we go. Let's go back and look at everything again. So now I've got the right chart that I want, which is the daily chart. Weekly chart, we'll get into it a little bit because we are going to get into the weekly chart in a minute. DXY is really not going anywhere. Lots of bouncy action that happens with whenever you've got the, look at those blocks right up against each other. Buy on one side and sell on the other right at 97. So who knows what's going to happen with that. It seems to be kind of pinched in there. Dollar versus the yen, pardon me, euro versus the dollar, it's not going anywhere likewise either. It's going down a little bit, getting a little bit of a pullback on that. Dollar versus the yen, look at that. Now I've got I drew this line quite some time ago about the possible carry trade unwind. Obviously, after that, it was a couple of days ago, I think. And now we are going to be testing that range right there. I want to go back to the weekly for a second, show a new range, to show the weekly range on this. So the weekly range is looking like a high right here and a low way down here at 142, 141. We could see a resumption of that low, but we don't have that yet. We're still, as far on the weekly level, still in a bullish type scenario, pullback, but a bullish type scenario. So we're not quite ready to pull to scream carry trade unwind yet. Not until it starts getting down to the 140s and see if it's going to test that 141, 142 range. So again, we're not saying that this is a big pullback, but it's not what I'd consider the carry trade unwind, which would have much more massive effects. It could be the beginning of it. So we are not, depends on where it goes for the next couple of days. See if it decides to crash below 152.20. That's about a line in the sand on that. I got that from James Stanley, by the way. I think either James Stanley or Mike Boutros. I think it was James Stanley that gave me that number. He gives that to everybody in his webinars every day. I highly recommend checking out his webinars. Pound versus the dollar, kind of hanging out today. Spiked up, spiked down, and settled right there at 136.40. Again, not really going anywhere right now. Pound versus the yen. This is the one that broke my heart yesterday. I came in around here on 211. Looked like it was going to settle right at the support level, around 211, and then it took a dive. And went straight down. Over the overnights, it went down as low as 208.60, I think, 208.64. So that is really where we're about where we're talking for the carry trade unwind. It dropped below. We have a new 2026 low, which is now right there. So we'll see if that plays a role. We can probably put that back here and call it something different. January 26th, January, we'll call it the January 26th, 2026 low. That way we can put a new one in there if we want to see how that's going. So it's the January 2026 low. It's February. Euro versus the dollar. We have, euro versus the pound. Notice this chart. Back over here, euro versus the pound. Similar chart. Very, very similar chart. So again, we could be staring at the beginning of the unwind. I'm back on the sidelines after getting tossed about a little bit. After losing about 4% on my personal accounts. And big chunk on my other account too. The challenge account is not doing well right now. Challenge account, I'll show it to you though. I'm down $2,148. My maximum loss is that I can have allowed on this is $2,148. Max daily loss $2,140. Oh, that's today. Oh, how about that? So I cannot have a loss greater than that. So we're going to let that expire and get into this. I do have the past profitable trading days. Nowhere near on that. 2148. We're going to stop. So we're not trading that account today because I'll blow it. I only have $300 more if I guess wrong on that. And right now everything's kind of pausing today. It's pausing at different levels, but it is pausing. Canadian versus the dollar right there. 136 pretty much proper. Not really going anywhere after that. Stuck in a seller's block right there, looks like. So it looks like it's coming under selling pressure. CAD versus the yen, again, looking to see if it's going to be unwind beyond this point, which is right there, the 112.10, which is the January close low, daily close low, daily low close. So that could be the catalyst there for the Canadian versus the yen. I'm going to put that in there as a horizontal ray right there. And we'll call that the January 2026 daily low close. Okay, so we got that for the Canadian. The reason why I'm watching all those is because it's going to be a complete unwind on all those levels before it really starts, before anybody can start screaming carry trade unwind. Oil, 65, not really going anywhere there. Spam call. Don't really need one of those. Aussie versus the dollar, 71.16. Pulling back a little bit, but that could be. It's looking like everything's shifting towards the Pacific side of things. Japanese yen is strong, Aussie strong, Kiwi is strong too, right? Yeah, even the Kiwi is strong right now. So it looks like everything's shifting back towards a China-dominated, yeah, I said it, China-dominated Pacific air, scenario in the foreign exchange markets right now. So we could have a massive shift of power taking place right now. Hopefully, we don't lose reserve currency status. According to some places, we already have in parts of the world like Brazil and India. I don't know. But then the British survived it after World War II. I'm sure we can too. Let's see, make things a lot more difficult maybe. But here we are. Gold is at 5,052 an ounce. Again, holding right at 550.52, 50.50. It is getting traction above the 5,000 area, so we'll see what's going on with that. Platinum, not a whole lot going on. Lots of selling pressure. Palladium, lots of selling pressure. And silver, coming into a buying territory under here, around 78 marker. But then a pretty clean rejection right there at 83. Pardon me. Pretty clean rejection right there at 86. So it's no one's ready for $86 silver yet. Again. And with that, that's about all I've got. I'm going to throw Upwork here in here too. This is a stock that has made me, that tickles me to no end. Upwork is a company that's pretty much does not look like it's going well on the tech area. They bet everything on AI way back here. It looked like it was going to go well, and now it is not going well because now their overall usage is down 5.6% year over year. So it's we could see a lot of other tech companies falling apart soon. Here's HubSpot down 8.7%. So this is a company that I actually used to work with too. I used to work with both these companies. And that's the reason why they're on my watch list. And they are. Here's the big thing on Upwork. Pardon me, on HubSpot. HubSpot used to be a $900 stock recently. Now it is up here. The all-time high is at 814. All-time closing high. Right there is at 9. Did it ever break 9? 881. So it was a pretty substantial little stock. What is going on is that it looks like the AI trade is starting to unwind a little bit. That is maybe AI is not all it's cracked up to be at the global level, especially if they're pulling back on data centers, because without electricity, AI doesn't work. Same thing with Bitcoin. That's another reason why I've never been a big fan of Bitcoin, is because of the electrical and computational restraints on Bitcoin, and it is down too. There's the weekly chart on that. And it's threatening these levels down here that haven't been seen since 2024, in a couple of years. And after that, it's going to be down here around 28. So we could see a substantial tech unwind happening right now. We could be. I don't know. I still work in tech a little bit, so you may want to check out my other channel, Michael Neely Tech. And occasionally I put stuff up there. But it's, who knows? Let's see what's going on. That's all I've got for today. Let's go back to something that is pertinent to me, because this is my world. We'll go back to daily. That's what I'm going to be watching today, is the pound versus the yen. See if I can get a winning trade in there soon. Right now, we've got all this buying area right here, and nothing is holding. So the next stop right there below is 29 proper. We'll call it 209 proper. Breaks 209 proper again. It could be another test of 208. So with that, that's really all I got today. Let's throw it a little bit more. But if you like this video, thank you for hanging out with me this morning and getting this little overview done. My daily Forex update. If you'd like to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel, and YouTube will let you know when I do more videos. If you want to see, if you like this channel, then or if you like this video, then click the like button and stuff like that. And also, if you have any comments, by all means, comment in the comment section, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. So that's all I've got today. You guys have a great one. Happy trading. Talk to you soon. Bye.